How do you handle NPM peer dependency warnings correctly? Imagine installing a package and suddenly seeing a warning about peer dependencies. It might seem confusing at first, but these warnings are actually helpful clues. They tell you that some packages in your project might not be perfectly compatible. Peer dependency warnings happen when a package expects certain versions of other packages to work properly. For example, if you are building a plugin for React, you want to make sure it matches the React version in your project. If the versions don't line up, you might run into issues later on. The first step is to look at the warning message carefully. It usually points out which packages are causing the conflict. Once you know which ones are involved, check the version numbers in your project's package.json file. You want to see if they meet the requirements listed in the warning. If they don't, you can update those packages to compatible versions. You can do this by running commands like npm install with specific version numbers or by editing the package.json directly. Sometimes, you might see a suggestion to use the command npm install legacy-peer-deps. This command tells npm to ignore peer dependency issues temporarily and proceed with the installation. But use this option with caution because it might hide real problems. When defining your own peer dependencies, it's best to use flexible version ranges. Instead of fixing to a specific version like 1.4.1, you can specify 1x to allow any minor updates. This makes it easier for your package to work with different versions of other packages. Keep in mind, peer dependencies are mainly useful when creating libraries or plugins that need to work with specific frameworks like React or Angular. They help ensure your code plays nicely with others without causing conflicts. If you encounter warnings that you know are safe to ignore, you can silence them by using the npm command with the option legacy-peer-deps. But remember, this should be a last resort. Always try to resolve the underlying version conflicts first. Regularly checking your dependencies and updating them as needed keeps your project stable and compatible. Handling peer dependency warnings correctly means paying attention to the messages, understanding what they mean, and making thoughtful updates. This way, your web development environment stays smooth, and your projects remains reliable.